and welcome back to Toast Up with your girls. I'm Alicia.
I'm Adrienne.
And we are here yet again.
Yet again.
Yet again.
So sorry to deal with this again.
Yeah. If you're wondering, just quick disclaimer, if you're wondering about one of our previous episodes, what had happened was... we were playing a little bit of music, completely forgot. I started playing music on my phone, and clearly it's copyrighted, so that just didn't work. And they flagged us and they won't post it. So we did a whole makeup tutorial video that is gonna have to be redone.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So episode 8 is gonna be a redo, but we're still gonna keep going in order because I already posted episode 9.
Yeah.
And this is 10, so we're here. It's coming though.
If you want to hear the audio of it, you can go to Spotify or Anchor and listen to it.
Yes.
It's there.
So we still have the audio.
You can use your imagination.
I know.
Imagine what we look like.
You can imagine what we're doing. We at least talk about our products that we use and the steps that we do, so you can still, play along with us there. But
yeah.
we will be recording that, re-recording that soon.
Yes.
But sorry for the mix-up. I know you're like, episode 9, where's 8? Like, what happened? I don't understand. So, yeah.
Life happened. We got life.
Yeah. It was complicated. It was complicated. But today, what are we drinking on today?
It's called Rum Baby Rum. It's silver and dark rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, grenadine, and some lime juice.
So good, guys.
Very good.
It's really good.
Every sip you get gets a different flavor.
Yes, it's nice and smooth. This is another good summer drink.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
Yeah, it gives me islandy vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love it.
In the Caribbean, somewhere on the island.
Somewhere relaxing and beach. Oh my god. Soon.
And then we're gonna be eating on some pizza, courtesy of Domino's.
Yes, shout out Domino's. We got pizza, we got wings, we got cheesy bread, we got some chips, we got some brownie cookies. Yeah. Some more little chicken pieces. So
we got a platter.
We're picking out today because it's a cheat day. Because today we're going into breakups.
Oh, I have a game.
Oh,
it kind of ties into it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, tell it out. Okay.
Game on, let's go.
It's just a quick 5-second game.
Okay.
And the second one we're gonna play at the very end because that entails drinking. Mm-hmm. And so we want to be at least kind of sober.
For this one?
For the beginning part of for our talk. We don't be super drunk talking about these things. So the very last one we're doing a little game with entails drinking. But the first one is you're going through a breakup, one of the worst breakups ever. Mm-hmm. You get to pick out any food and get one person with your celebrity. Who would, what and who?
Well, I say this all the time, but I'm gonna hang with Rihanna. Duh. And she's just gonna be done. She's gonna boss my whole life up hanging with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Vibes. And the food, I don't even know. I want to say pizza because I love pizza, but I also love sushi, so I want to say sushi. But if we're drinking, and we probably gonna be smoking too, I feel like I should say pizza.
It's more heavier, yeah.
Yeah, that way it's like soak up the liquor a little bit. And
it's like a comfort food.
Yeah.
Sushi's great. I love sushi. I don't really think it's like comfort.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not really a comfort, but I can eat a lot of sushi.
I can eat a lot of sushi.
I can smash some sushi.
Right.
And then wait a little bit. And then eat
sushi. Like I get super full off of Mexican and Chinese super fast. And then like an hour later I'm hungry again. Yeah. But sushi, I can eat that. I can keep going. Toss back some rolls.
Some couple rolls. That's why, man, every time I go out for sushi, I'm always ordering 2 rolls at least. At least. And then when I'm with somebody and they only order one, I'm just like,
aren't you be hungry?
Yeah, you're only, that's all you want? Just a $1? Yeah. I'm like, alright.
Well, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna get this. And can I get a hand roll and some edamame, please? Because girl's hungry.
I'm about to throw down.
She's hungry. She's about to eat as much as she can.
Yeah.
I like that question. What about you?
I feel like I'll probably do Cardi B.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I feel like she would cheer me up.
Yeah,
definitely. That right? And she'd be like, you don't need nobody. You don't need
right?
I feel like she would cheer me up. It'd be hilarious. I'll get over it really quickly. And that probably I want to say ice cream.
Yeah.
This is what you relate to your breakup.
Yeah.
but also like I love pizza.
Pizza's just so good, and then you can put all the toppings on it.
You can mix it whatever you want. You can literally have pizza of anything.
Anything.
It could be dessert pizza.
Anything. Literally. You know they have sushi pizza.
I know, we're just thinking that's literally where mine went to, and I was like,
they have sushi pizza, y'all.
Do they?
Out there. I feel like I posted it in one of our mini chats. I don't know which one.
I gotta Google that now.
They got sushi burgers.
Now we should do that.
And they got sushi pizza. I remember seeing it. If not, I'm sure we
I saw the burritos.
YouTube it and we can make it. Yeah, sushi burritos are bomb.
Yeah, I finally had one right before pandemic. I finally had one. Let me tell you what she's my sister's best friend, and then my best friend. They went out together without us and had sushi burritos. I was really mad at them.
It's like we did that twice too.
Yeah. And each time to the picture, like, yeah, you guys are missing out. Like, you didn't ask.
I know. I kept thinking about like, did we even reach out to anybody?
No.
And then he was just like, yeah, what are you doing? Nothing? Want to go get a sushi burrito?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then we realized, you know what? That's messed up.
Hell yeah, I want to go get a sushi burrito. We're so good. Yeah. Shout out to, I think it was Yuzu Sushi. I don't even know if they're still open anymore, but they were so good. I saw like.
Where did they survive the pandemic?
I don't know. I think that was
a lot of food places that just did not.
Yeah.
So sad.
That one little Italian place. I think it was like Piata or something.
Piccata?
No. It was like I think it's an Italian food truck. I don't know. You could go in there and make your sandwiches, kind of like a Chipotle, but Italian food. That place used to be so good, and it's closed everywhere. I can't find it anymore. I don't know where they're at. Actually, I think they might be in Troy still. I don't know though. I remember seeing one in Troy.
Sometimes I think about food places I've been to, and I like realize they're not open. I'm like, is that a real place? Or is that dream?
Did I make this up?
Sometimes they're talking about it, like, what place are you talking about? I'm like, I could not have dreamed this place.
Yeah, like it was right there, and now it's something completely different.
No, it looked like the same. Like this was it, but not it. Okay. Anyways, that was a great segue. Besides the food, the
food is part of the breakup. Okay.
You know, we're gonna segue into our topic of breakups, but this is like relationship breakups and friendship breakups.
Yeah.
Because I feel like friendship breakups don't get enough talks about.
Yeah.
Like
it's like all breakups matter because it still affects you in some way. You're still hurt. There's still
people don't grieve
stress. Yeah. There's still
breakups.
They don't talk about it like they should. You act like, oh, I didn't need these people, or oh, I didn't need that, or
they were like such a big part of your life.
But
like,
yeah, it's okay to grieve your friendship.
There's just a stigma against it, like, well, you didn't marry them, so
that was my homie. I've had some friendship breakups that were like, I was like,
hit me hard. I feel like friendship
really?
breakups have hit me harder than relationship breakups because when I think about relationship breakup, I always, in the back of my mind, think like, oh, this could not work. So like, I gotta prepare myself for it. But friendship is just like, I told you I told you a lot of shit. And now you're just gone.
Me, and now you just don't want to.
You don't want to hang out no more.
You just don't want to be my
it's
friend.
Sad, right?
I've had one legit person literally like break up with me as a friend, and I was so confused what was going on. I was like, "Are you telling me
we're not friends anymore?
We can't be friends anymore?
Is it over?"
He was like, "Yeah, I can't do this." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Whatever." You ever fight a breakup too? Like,
no, we're friends.
We're friends. I don't care what you say. I'm still gonna call you. I'm still gonna text you.
I've never fought a friend breakup, but I've always told my friends that like, if you try to dump me, I will stalk you. I'm a game. You work in this for life now. I just want you to know that. I know your whole life, and I will follow you.
We are involved.
I've gotten in with your family, so they would love me. So I will show up to all the parties. Okay. Don't play with me. I will stalk you.
Don't call your mom.
Right?
She gonna invite me over.
You know? Exactly.
She loves me.
She loves me.
She loves me. She told me.
She tells me all the time. She honestly told me she wished I was her daughter. So I just want you to know.
Can't get rid of me.
We're forever. Yeah.
Have you ever had any awkward friend breakups?
No, I feel like I've only had like 2 friend breakups. Really, and one just like I didn't realize we broke up. We just stopped talking. We just like grew apart, kind of thing. Well, I thought we grew apart, but then like when she heard from her side of stories that like she just stops talking to me, and I was like, I wasn't missing you either though.
Yeah, thought it was mutual.
I thought it was a mutual thing. We, she went to college. she went off to school, and I think she was like in a different state. And I guess she was telling her friends, all her friends there, and I ended up meeting one of her friends through a different friend. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Oh, you're that girl." And I was like, "What girl?" I was a bit confused. Like, what do you mean? I'm who?
Like, I'm who?
Right? And then I realized, like, oh, you're talking mad mess in a different state to people who don't know nothing. And I was like, I didn't think anything happened. I just thought we just went to school. I had a baby. You went to college. Shit changed. I was okay with it.
Yeah, that's an awkward breakup.
Right? I was rooting for her and everything. I was like, yeah, she do good things. Like her pictures and shit.
Yeah, when somebody has, I don't like when someone feels some type of way.
And don't say anything.
It doesn't say anything. Because you're sitting there thinking everything's fine. It was just normal growing apart, which happens in life.
It's normal.
And lo and behold, she's sitting here
feeling a certain way.
Feeling some in her feelings.
Right.
Talking about you to multiple people. To the point where someone's like, oh, you're that girl.
Right.
Like, who?
And then years later, it made it even worse. She finally came to me and we had to sit down and talk about it. And she felt some way about something that didn't even happen. And I was just like, it wasn't even true. And I was just like, okay, well, that didn't happen. Like, first of all, it was over a guy. I don't mess with my friends' guys. Like, I just feel like that's just like a no-no right there.
Yeah.
And she thought that I had went with him, and I was like, no, I was with his friend, actually. I was just left out the room, and the guy came out the room they were in a dorm, so he came out afterwards. But I was like, no, he wasn't even in there. I guess he came and got close. I didn't even know. I was doing a sneak away. I was trying to go home. I was tiptoeing out.
I wasn't trying to look at nobody.
I was hoping he didn't see me because I didn't want him to tell no one. I didn't want him to tell anyone. I was going to be like I wasn't here kind of thing. Like I was playing with the dude was drunk. I don't know what he's talking about. We ain't never sleep together. And then I got caught and I was like, oh shit.
Like okay, maybe.
You know, like staring at him like you saw. Right now. Yeah. Out. Which I guess made it great because he didn't tell her either, so I guess he kept my secret.
He kept the secret.
He kept the secret.
And she came to her own conclusions.
You know?
That's also why you should talk to your friends.
Yeah.
Whatever the conversation is, however awkward you think it may be.
Just say it.
Say it. If they're really your friends, then you're going to have that conversation. Mm-hmm. If there's somebody you actually care about, you actually want to save the relationship and or just like talk it out and figure it out, have that conversation, because if they're your actual friend, they should be willing to talk with you about anything. Which I feel like that's probably what it came from, is the fact that she probably didn't care enough. Mm-hmm. Because she also saw it as a scapegoat because she was leaving. That like, oh, a clean break. Mm-hmm. But had you did not want to be friends at all, like this was to cross the line for you. It made you like something else had to happen as well to me. Like there's not the way that like this was just like I'm over right now, and this was the perfect getaway to get over. Like no, you probably just didn't be friends, and I'm okay with that. People grow apart, which is what I thought it was. But so it's like perfectly fine. Like if you want to like in a relationship, like but say something. Say it. Ghosting is weird. Ghosting is so weird. Ghosting is so weird. I mean, I do ghost because sometimes I get nervous. Yeah, I think people ghost for different reasons. So I think sometimes you'll ghost because you're overwhelmed, either with a life or with emotions or feelings from whatever's going on. And you just don't know how to handle it at that point in time. Yeah. So maybe you just up and like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go because I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to react. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to address it properly, or I tried to address it and it just made it a little more weird, and now I'm just. I'm just like just walk away. If I walk away, it didn't happen. Like, it's fine. I'm gonna walk away. I hope it doesn't happen. Or I'm gonna walk away and give it some space, and maybe I'll come back to it later. Yeah, I think that's what it is. People leave things open ended for what? You can't. Everything can't be open ended. It can't. I feel like I'm a person of closure. I understand that you're not always gonna get closure. Yes, but it makes sense to me to attempt to talk about it, talk it out. Like I said, if this is somebody you care about and whatnot, like it might not be easy to have conversation. Conversation is not always easy just because you know the person, but you should be more willing to have the conversation. You should be more willing to step out into that vulnerable, awkward moment and be like, yeah, I feel like this because of X, Y, and Z. And then you can have that open moment. Even if you don't even give them I don't feel like you owe anyone an explanation, but I do feel like you should at least say like, hey, you don't have to say why you're doing it, but it's just like, hey, I just don't feel like this is working out anymore. Yeah. Whether it's a relationship or friendship, like I personally just don't feel like we are a good fit. And then just call it out. Like, you don't have to explain it. If they keep badgering, then you can just cut it off. Or if they want to know, They want to know. But if it's a conversation, I feel like it's gonna come up. Like, well, what happened?
Sometimes nothing happens, and that's why people don't know how to say it.
And even that though, I feel like,
how do I say nothing?
Like nothing really happened. We just grew apart. I just feel like we're in two different spaces in life. Like, it's no offense to you. Like,
offense though.
But it's always gonna be, especially people take things personally. But that's the thing of trying to explain, at least to your friend, whoever. Like, it's nothing personal. Like, I know you might still think it's personal, but I promise you, it's nothing personal. We're just growing apart, or I just want something different in my. I just need space, or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, try to lay it out, but don't stress yourself out trying to lay it out. But breakups are weird.
I did a weird friendship breakup.
Yeah, with my one friend, I'm not gonna say his name. We were best friends.
Are you looking at him?
Yeah. We're still cool though. But we were like best friends. That was the homie. I'm not gonna call him out because he was kind of crushing on me. Oh. Which is why he broke up with me. And that's why I was so offended. Like, bro, chill out. Cut all that out. Are we still friends? I'm coming to your wedding. He was mad, more or less. But yeah, that was like the one friendship breakup that I've had though, honestly, of where I had someone
that you actually cared.
That I actually cared about him. Like, he was one of my best friends, and literally just was like, I can't do this anymore because he honestly felt some kind of way towards me.
Which is cool though. I mean, it's his feelings.
Yeah, and that's how I was like, I have to respect that because, you know, I can't force you to be my friend if you feel some type of way. You feel like you can't just be friends anymore. Like, I have to respect that. But my feelings were hurt. My feelings. I was like, you don't want to be my friend anymore? Like, oh, it's me and you. Come on, bro. What are you doing? We're besties. And he wasn't feeling it, so. But we're still cool. We don't talk all the time. I don't even know the last time I talked to him. It wasn't that long ago.
Was it since the pandemic?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been since then. He's still doing good.
That's cool, because you don't have to talk to your friends every day.
No. And I have other friends that we've grown apart, but we still keep in touch every day. Yeah, it's not like just because we don't talk all the time or on a frequent basis of any sort doesn't mean we're just not friends. Yeah. Like, it's even a lot of people from our childhood. Like, we still have that chat that we all talk in every now and then. But it's like, am I talking to these people individually? Really? No, not really.
We get our updates on social media.
Yeah, we all get our updates through the chat. That's how we keep in touch. But it's all of us keeping in touch with each other. So it's, I don't know, it's just, you know, a little family vibe. But it's all from when we were kids. So now we're all completely different than what we were back then. So, you know, we've grown apart a little bit, but there's still that connection and still that love. Yeah. And that friendship and that family vibe of, like, you know,
you could always come back.
Yeah. You got if you got you need somebody to talk to. Yeah. You need somebody to vent to, whatever it is, hit me up. For you. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah. You can hit me up personally, but, like, if not, hit us up in the group chat. Right. Because we're such family.
And someone's always responding too.
Yeah, like you can hit the chat and somebody will respond to you. Like, what's up, bro?
Within like 2 minutes, someone's responding.
Somebody will respond. Ronnie or Forrest. They're one of the first ones.
Someone's going to respond. Terry responds pretty quickly too. Yeah.
But somebody will respond and, like, give you whatever attention, love you need, so that you feel heard and seen. And I like that. Yeah, I like that, and I like friendships like that because we don't talk anymore like that doesn't mean it has to be deep. It doesn't mean it has to be some type of feeling or like, oh, I don't like this person. It's just life happens. You grow apart. You get focused. Some people start families and get focused on families. Some people get focused on their career. People move and travel, and you still have to grow as a person. So you're gonna want to mix and mingle and switch up your circle. Not meaning that these people aren't your people, or don't matter or like aren't special to you. It just means you want to change up things for yourself and for your own personal growth. Yeah. So if you stay in the same circle, sometimes you're not going to get different experiences. You're going to be stuck in that same mindset. Unless, of course, you have awesome as friends who also grow and continue to do things as well. That's different. But sometimes you get those friends that are stuck and stagnant and
Are okay with being there.
are okay in that phase of their life, and you can tell they're not going to shift out of that.
Yeah.
So in that point, yes, get you some new friends. It's okay. That can still be your friend, but also understand like it's okay to have other friends.
Yeah, I think people get that though. Like you have a group, you have to stay with your group.
Stay with your
You
group.
can
You have multiple friends.
Sets of friends who are different things.
Yes, and I hate
like I have my party friends. I have my friends that go to when I want to talk about business things.
Yeah,
I have my mom
groups,
friends.
yeah,
like I get something different from each of them. There's nothing wrong with that.
not at all.
Before back in the days, just like, oh, you have so many. Like, why do you have so many different groups? What's going on? You can't keep a friend.
They be like, oh, I don't like a person who has so many different friends, or if you have all these different friends, you're not real, or whatever.
You're so fake. Yeah,
you're a fake person. That's not true. That's just a well-rounded person, if you ask me. Like that just means I get along with a lot of people.
Right.
That does not mean I'm being fake in any way, shape, or form. That means I get along with a lot of people. That means I connect with different people on different things. I know how to connect with people on different things, as opposed to being closed-minded and only having my 2 friends, because there's only 2 people that agree with me on things, and like now those are the only 2 I stick to. No, I have a lot of friends because I can relate to a lot of different things. I'm open-minded. I like to experience new things. I want to continue to grow and elevate in life, so I want to continue to get new friends, continue to expand my circle of friends. Doesn't mean they're all best friends, but we're friends. We're still cool. I mess with these people. I can go with these people.
Yeah.
I can go hang out with them and have a conversation. We can go hang out and have drinks or something. Like, I don't know. I think that whole concept, especially the no new friends. I know that was Drake's number 1 song for a minute, but
the only person that applies to is Amy.
No, Brittany. We will fight you both.
Friends. We will tag team y'all.
No, new friends are good. I even like Brittany having new friends because I want her to continue
I don't want her
to evolve and expand in life. Like,
if you need new friends, I'll get a new personality. It's cool. It's cool.
She'll pop with a new wig. Hey girl.
I know lots of accents. If you need a new friend, it's perfectly fine.
I'm here now. But like, I don't know, just keep yourself well-rounded in life. Don't limit yourself.
I think that's what it is too, people. When you limit your friends, you're limiting your experiences.
Yes. Don't limit yourself, your experiences. Expand to new horizons.
You know?
You might start a new friend, even work friends. I mean, work friends is a whole nother category.
Right?
Sometimes those are literally just your work friends.
You need those to get through the day.
Yeah, like, but that's at work, that's your best friends. That's your sis.
That's my
After
girl.
work, you might not talk forever.
We're together forever, but as soon as we clock out, it's like, all right,
girl, have a good one. I'll see you on Monday. You don't talk to her all weekend, you know, but Monday through Friday,
what up?
that's bestie.
It's bestie.
You know, and I got some work friends that I actually still talk to, and we try to catch up for lunch or brunch and stuff, just to check on each other, see how you doing.
Yes.
Are we talking to each other all the time? No, but we even still have a group chat that we still keep in contact with. We still check in on each other. If we're doing stuff, we sit in there, we support each other. Like, there's still that connection there because there's no love lost. Like,
no love.
I
wish the best to anyone that's I've ever broke up with, whether relationship or friendship wise. Like, there's no love lost here. I just don't want you in my life. I want the best for you. I just don't want you in my life anymore, and that's perfectly fine.
That's how having a healthy boundary too.
Setting up.
Sometimes you have to create boundaries for yourself in certain situations, which is where some breakups occur.
Yeah.
Especially with friends. You might have a friend, like we said, that's stagnant, or a friend that you feel like is just negative all the time. You come to them with stuff, be it positive or something negative, and they just continue to drag you down into the negativity. Yeah.
Negative Nancy's.
Or you go over there, something's always wrong. They're always complaining. They it's never. You start to realize every time I go over to hang out with this person, I feel drained. I feel sad. I feel negative. All they want to do is talk about people. All they want to do is, talk shit about people all day long. We go out, they spend the whole time talking shit. They don't have any fun. That's annoying. That's so annoying. That's me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Amber. We're filming right now. I'm going to call you back, girl. What up, Amber? But, like, those type of people, that's what you have to do.
Just leave that in. Answer.
I'm tired. Should I answer? Hello?
It's not on speaker.
Yes, you're on air. But yeah, sometimes you have those friends that are just negative, Debbie Downers. Always want to talk shit about people. Always down in their life. They never see a positive silver lining to anything. You know? They only think they're the shit, but you realize they only think they're the shit because they're trying to hold on to some sort of something for themselves.
I feel like that's how you know when to let go of relationships too.
Set that boundary. Draw that line. Like, you know what? I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from afar.
Yeah.
Especially if you try to have conversations to like uplift them or get them like, hey, maybe we should just stop. Like, let me change the conversation. You keep talking shit about everybody here. Let's talk about something else. What do you want to do with your life? What are you passionate about? And next thing she's talking shit about the people again, or she's down and out again. It's like, you know what? I'm good on this. This was fun for a while, but like, actually wasn't. Actually, it wasn't fun. And I'm just now realizing how much fun I don't have with you, and it's unfortunate, but a boundary needs to be drawn.
I feel like you get that vibe from people when they, like when they text you, reach out, that make plans. If you're not excited, if you're like 8 times out of 10 not excited to hang out with this person, it's probably like a dead. Or when you leave from hanging out with them, you just feel exhausted and drained. It's probably dead, that relationship too. Or at least start stepping back. If you start setting boundaries with them and they don't respect it, that's another one.
Especially the people who, like, our whole group is the type of friends, we don't have to talk every day. If your friends get needy, that can be draining.
Yeah.
Your friends that are like, start complaining about things of like, you know, why don't you call me? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And it's like, you still talk, but you just don't want to talk every day. Sometimes you need mental space. It's still healthy to have those boundaries in friendships and in life, when any relationship.
Yeah.
Have those boundaries of like, I just need a me day. I need some time for me. I have to catch up on my life. Be it work, be it cleaning, be it cooking, be it with my family, like spending family time.
Especially because like it's not enough. It feels like there's never enough time in the day.
It's not.
Especially like you're trying to give everyone their certain amount of hours, and just like, this is not working out. Let me just take a step back. I need to focus on me now. Like you're doing, like I'm trying to give everyone their special time, and you're doing too much for me.
You're doing too much. You're acting like all my time is supposed to be your time.
Yeah.
When I have so many other things that I also have to do, and I'm giving you time, but if that time is never enough for somebody, draw that line, make that boundary, and make it clear of like, hey, I'm gonna give you some time when I have time, but
right now, it's not your time.
It's not all my time in my day. It's not yours, because I ain't about to just sit around and do nothing with you all day forever in my whole entire life. Like, we're grown.
We're grown.
I got things to do.
I think another good one. I gotta concentrate first. See? Focus. Concentrate. What was this? Oh, another good sign if someone needs to like dead a relationship is like I'm trying to think of an example. If you're giving, like you said, if I'm giving you all my time, however, when it comes to reverse and it's not the same, it's not reciprocated, you should, either you take a look at the relationship or you just be like, no, I'm done.
If you feel like they come to you every time they have a problem, every time they want to hang, every time they want to do this and that and the third, and the moment you go to them and you need literally a shoulder, you need somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, and they don't answer, or they're MIA, or the moment you start talking about something, they're like, all right, girl, let me call you back. Yeah. You can tell they're dismissive, not even engaged in the combo with you.
And you have to realize when it's a, like, because people go through things. So don't just think like, oh, they don't care my problems, dismiss them. People do go through their own moments where they're going through something and maybe they didn't tell you. They're just taking it inward. Damn, bitch. Every episode. Every
Oh,
you think you are James?
I know. Like, Sora.
Another one of is if that's the worst. You're trying to save me.
That's how I had the kids at work. I'm like, oh no, are you okay?
No one's gonna survive on Nikki's watch.
You will. If I have to, I'll give you the Heimlich. But you know, she's a light cough. I thought she was fine. She's fine. Okay, what do you say?
Good now. So like, I feel like if you're the one who's constantly reaching out,
Hear that.
and if you gotta think, if you take a step back and think like, hey, would our relationship be the same if I didn't reach out?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I can go 2-3 weeks without reaching out and you don't ever reach it back out to me, it's just like, that's like a red flag, friendship red flag to me.
Mm-hmm. Because 2-3 weeks is a long time. That's damn near a month.
Right?
It's a month and not talking to somebody.
Right? And I'm talking like not your like acquaintances, but you're like actual,
you're like close friends.
Yeah, like you don't. There's no reaching out. Like I'm like, because our relationship with our group is memes. We send memes all day long.
Mm-hmm.
However, if no one wants to send a meme in that thing chat for like 3 weeks, we'd be like, are we all dead?
Mm-hmm. We for sure would be like, are you okay?
What's going on? Someone's not here.
Like, I understand if you don't respond for a couple of days. Life happens.
Yeah. 2-3 weeks go by, it's just like, what's up?
And so you're like, well, what happened?
Call the cops.
Yeah. Are you okay? I don't understand. But we have a chat. So we have a couple group chats. We talk almost every day. And I didn't necessarily talk, but like you said, send memes. Which is our level of talking, so. We're communicating. We're being funny with each other still, all throughout the day. It still works. But yeah, if communication is one-sided, anyway, it might be time to dead that. Or even just understand that, like, okay,
life does happen. However,
life happens, and maybe we're going apart. Maybe this person, like, you know,
maybe you understand when it's a short time kind of thing. Because then at that point, you give them a limb, you give them an excuse, like it's perfectly fine. People do go through their shit. However, when it comes like a long-term issue, that's when you start looking inward and be like, hold on, what's going on with you?
Yeah. Gotta talk. Check with your friends though too, because sometimes they're going through things and don't know how to talk about it, don't want to talk about it, you know. But you reach out and they're finally like, "Girl, like, shit's been going down, and I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know when to talk. I don't want to bring you down, bring you into it, you know." And then
that's the tricky part about friendship, because you're like I said, people are grown, they have lives. So you're like, I don't know, like your work schedule's crazy. And then not only is the schedule part of it crazy, but I don't know what's going on at work. So like, I don't know if you're being drawn down by that shit. Your relationship, you have your family, and it's just like, when do I bring up? It's like, I don't want to ever call someone and bring up some downing ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to put you in a bad mood.
Yeah.
But I need a vent. I need someone to talk to, and like, I need you.
Especially, I find too, when it's weird too when your friend's going through something and we're both going through something at the same time.
Like, how do I bring it up?
And you're like, damn, she's already going through a rough moment. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, me too. By the way, listen to my horror story of life. And then now you're both just sitting here sad on the phone. So it's like, you kind of want to take that moment to, I think the friends, if you're a good friend, you take that moment to alternate. Sometimes, because life happens. So your friend comes to you, you can tell she's stressed. You might be stressed too.
Sometimes
but you're like, you know what? I'm gonna just listen to what you have to say.
You gotta take the back seat sometimes.
I can tell that you're going through it. That something's going on and you need to vent. So I'm gonna let you vent to me. I'm gonna hear you out. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna get through this. And I'll just deal with my shit myself. I'll be alright.
Yeah. Or if it's not, just like, listen, like, you have to, like I said, you gotta take a back seat sometimes. Sometimes people problems are like, hey, I called you 3 times on my issues. It's your turn. Let me see what's going on. Like,
I've been to you about the same thing all the time, actually. And I can tell yours is a lot more serious than mine. So let me just, I'm not even going to bring this up because it honestly doesn't even matter. Like, been here, done that. What do you need, girl? I'm here for you. You know?
You gotta be that same support that you want.
Always. But if you feel like you're not getting that same support that you're giving out, draw that boundary. Pull back.
Okay.
Every relationship should be equally reciprocated.
Yeah, like relationships are never gonna be 50-50 because it's hard to ever get 50-50 at one time. But however, it should eventually balance itself out.
Yeah.
It should eventually be like, she did this, and this, but then I did this, and this. It should never always be one-sided. And if it seems like the scale's always tilted in the other person's favor, then you take a step back.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine to take a step back and reevaluate the relationship. It's perfectly fine to do that. And people
As often as you need to.
yeah, your feelings are validated thinking that you needed to. Like, it's perfectly fine to be like, hold on, this isn't working right now. All right, how do you get over a breakup?
A relationship, like a.
I feel like they both apply the same
Oh
way.
yeah. Okay.
There's like maybe one or two things that you do differently
Yeah.
with a relationship breakup, but like,
Versus a friend.
yeah.
Honestly, depending on how deep it was, it might take a while. I'm an emotional person, so it's never really overnight, unfortunately. Sometimes, if it was a surface level relationship anyways, it could be overnight. But, honestly, getting over a breakup, I don't know, just different ways between listening to music, like listening to more uplifting music. Ooh, excuse me. I might read some good books. Any way that I can clear my mind. I work out a whole hell of a lot. I might journal about it. Just try to like fully process those feelings and what it is that I'm feeling and why I feel that way. You know, be it if I was the one who initiated the breakup or somebody else.
So are you like a are you what? So are you like a petty person when it comes to it? Like
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not ever like seeking revenge or gonna do something to get you back or like, oh, I gotta make you feel some type of way. No. If anything, I don't even do anything, honestly. I'll just keep to myself. If anything, I'll just disappear. And I'll go into like hermit mode, kind of. Just to kind of refocus back on myself. And give myself whatever love and attention and security that I need before I come back out into the world and let you know that everything's okay. I won't block you though. I've never blocked anybody really, honestly. So I just let them see, like, I'm still happy.
I had a friend.
Yeah, I broke up with you. You broke up with me. I'm still happy. Everything's still cool. We're all good. Life is great. I hope you're doing great. I always still wish them well.
Yeah.
Like, I never wish ill or harm to anybody.
Do your life.
Like, I want you to succeed in life. If we're dating, I hope that you find love. I hope that you find what it is you're looking for out here in this world. Like, I want you to be happy. I want to see you happy. And I'm happy to see you happy. That makes me feel good. If I see you being happy, I like it. That makes me happy. Like, I'm glad you found your person. I'm glad you found something that works for you. You found a situation that works for you. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. Am I sad? No.
Have you felt like you're the person that people get with and then they break up with you, or you break up with them and then they get married? Like, you're that person before they find their
Not
one?
really, because no one's ever gotten married.
4 guys got married after me. Really? I've definitely felt that way.
Really? I've had guys.
Felt that way.
Not even guys. I've had out of all the guys that I've dated or been in relationships with, only one of them is in a relationship. And me and him even talked it. Me and him talked, and we ended up talking about relationships, and he was even saying he doesn't know if he's gonna get married.
Man, I feel a little different for that person. Like, I still talk to them. Like, I'm friends with all my exes, once because I don't really care enough to hate you or wish ill. I don't. It takes a lot of time. I just don't have that time.
Yeah.
So I'm friends with all my exes. But I did find it funny how they all ended up married. Then the other two are just in a serious relationship. I'm just like, oh man. And it's not like they dumped me. One of them dumped me. Well, technically, yeah. Technically, I guess we're still together if you think about it. Because like, actually, no one said anything, actually.
Actually, we never addressed that. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened, actually. Whatever. However, they all married or in a serious relationship. And it's just like, damn. Do you find your happily ever after me? don't come to me. Before y'all, do not line up my door right now.
Okay.
So you can find your happily ever after. However, I do feel like that sometimes. Like,
Do you think it's because maybe you're avoidant of relationships?
I am not avoidant.
Are you sure? Seem a little hesitant.
I'm not avoid relationships. Just don't want that shit.
Well, that might be the reason too.
Anyways, like I was saying, definitely felt that way. Like I thought about that a couple years ago, and I was like, when the third one got married, I'm just like, damn. Now he got married like 3 weeks after we just like he met her 3 weeks afterwards. And I introduced them to actually. Now thinking about it.
Oh yeah, you set that up.
I did set that one up.
Probably pushing these guys away though too.
No, that one just wasn't gonna work out. He wanted more kids, and I'm just like, no.
Wow.
And I refuse. There's some things like there's some boundaries where like you just don't compromise on, and I'm not gonna compromise on kids because I don't want to ever resent anybody,
Yeah.
whether it's the kid or the guy. So that's just something I just don't compromise on.
Yeah.
At this point in my life, I don't want more kids. So if you want more kids, then it's just like, I'm not saying that later on I probably win, but right now,
You don't want to feel pressured to be like,
popping out, baby.
but baby, I want more kids.
I'm just like, I got one. You
You
can have them too. You can have them.
share. That's the whole point. He don't have a kid. You're gonna have one too. His name is Lex, and he's right
I
here.
already did it for us. Like, what's the problem?
He's already here. We ain't gotta do shit. He's here, right? He's right here.
He's right here. He always here. Okay, what else? What is the good one?
I will say I do have a lot of exes.
Are you friends with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
still friends with all my exes. I've had a few exes that pop back up.
Like you didn't talk and then.
Like, yeah, we went through a little break.
Well, you
And
should.
had a
I
little
feel like
break.
you should. There's no way you can go from being straight from being access to being friends.
No, but also, like, pop back up, like,
Trying
wanting
get
to date again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then that's when I'm like, where'd this come from?
And then you became friends?
Yeah, and then I
No, thank you. Want to be my friend?
was like, yeah, I think we're really good friends, though.
Damn, Nikki.
Because, I mean, we already, like,
Point for honesty, but damn, Nikki.
not that, and not, you know, I don't know, something can't happen after we break up and maybe, you know, the love's still there. I don't know, something happens and it's, or another spark or such. But I still don't forget what you did. I forgave you. I didn't forget.
That's true. I'm definitely
That's
a forgiving
different.
person.
I forgave
I did
you
not
for the
forget.
things you did. I did not forget what happened in our relationship. So therefore, when you pop back up, trying to date again, and I'm like,
No.
yeah, probably not, because I already know how you roll.
Exactly.
And we're good friends. Like, I still fuck with you. You're cool. We get
enough.
along still. We can still joke and have fun. We can go out to lunch or something. But are you about to start dating again? No, I already know what you're on. Like, I know how you get down. Unless you literally show me otherwise, then okay. But if you just come back in, think you just about to, because you was here before, you just about to come back in and run the show. Like,
That shit.
run that back.
We won.
Okay, I forgave you, but I didn't forget what happened and how you were acting or whatever. And I don't forget the reason we broke up. So, like, no, thank you, though, for letting me know. Still cute.
So fly. So
Thank
fly.
you.
Thanks.
But, you know,
Still got it.
okay, we can be friends. We're cool. No shade. No love lost.
Mm-hmm.
Just we ain't about to take this nowhere.
Right? And to make it real, like, I also don't block people. First of all, it takes a lot of effort.
Like, so much.
I don't want to go through the buttons.
Yeah.
I just don't really care.
I don't even know how to block people on my phone. Like, I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, I block spam calls all the time. And people who call for some money they ain't got that you shouldn't give me anyways.
Like,
why would you do
stop
that?
calling me?
That's your problem. But I don't block, like, social media, I don't really block people. Not because I want you to see what I'm doing, but I just don't really care enough to block you.
Yeah.
I had a friend who dumped her, she was dating a guy, and he was my friend on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they broke up, and she wanted me to block him. And I was like, first of all, he's never commented on anything I've ever done. Second of all, I don't even post what you do on my stuff.
Like, why?
I barely post myself. Back in the day, now I post myself all the time. Adrian, that's me. Self-promo. Shameless self-promo. But back then, I barely posted at all. And when I did, it wasn't my friends. It was just like me or my child. And then I was like, I'm not about to scroll through and find his name. It wasn't even his like actual name. So, like, I didn't know his actual freaking name. I wasn't going to scroll through and find it. Yeah, I wasn't going to scroll through and find it. I wasn't going to type in it. Like, it didn't matter to me. Like, no, you don't post. She goes, I don't want him to see when I post, but you don't post either. She got so mad at me that she deleted me off of social media. And I was like, man, that sucks. Yeah. And I was gonna, she was like, she was still, like, she still brought up a couple of weeks ago when I saw her, it was still brought up, like, he's still your friend. Like, yeah, bitch, I told you I'm not deleting nobody. I got a bunch of indie-ass profiles on my page. I don't care. I'm not deleting or blocking anyone. Like, it's not that big a deal to me. I still to this day have not seen him comment on anything I have or seen his stuff pop up.
Yeah, and if you're not posting her or
your like, business, I'm not posting anything you're doing. That's like I would never.
He's not linked to you in any way. What are you talking about? If you blocked him, he can't see anything you post anyway. So even if I was to tag you, he wouldn't see it because you blocked him.
Exactly. When you're doing the most, I was like, listen, girl, I love you, I really do. And I understood where she was coming from, but I was like, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, not just extra.
And it was like it was a messy breakup. If it was messy, I probably would have.
Yeah.
Like they both did some messy stuff. I probably would have wanted to do it because, like, you know, you ain't gonna break my girl's heart.
Yeah.
However, it was like it wasn't even messy. I'm just like, no, like I'm sorry, that's a lot of work for something where in 2 weeks you're gonna want to be back, want to know what he's doing anyways. Mm-hmm. And I'm not like, gonna block and unblock and block and unblock.
Just keep my profile open. That way you can go check his shit if you want to. And then you can leave it.
You want to see what he's doing, you can.
Because I know you're going to be like, let me see your phone real quick.
Exactly. And what do you know? A couple months later after that argument, she was like, let me see your phone. Oh, why? You want to see somebody?
Yeah.
You trying to...
Like who? What are you looking for that you can't find on your phone?
You trying to sneak peek into me? Mm-hmm. I will assist you if you let me know.
So how do you get over breakups?
I really don't care a lot.
It's like, I just don't care.
I really don't. Not that I don't. I don't want to say I'm unemotional about it, but I get my, like, you know, day of grieving. And if I'm really, really sad about it, I hate Rocky Road ice cream. But I always associate that with breakups, so anytime I'm sad, I do.
You're on a Rocky Road?
I go eat it. I'll go buy me a little tiny tub of it, and then I'll eat that, and then I'm just over it.
I mean, you're like, okay,
like, that was great.
We're done with our Rocky Road now.
I put on my comfy clothes, my sweats, eat my ice cream. I do not like happy music though. I want to play the most saddest. Like, I want to be in a music video or a movie. The scenes you picture in movies when I go to the breakup, that's literally for 24 hours, and then I'm over it.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually very healthy because you get it
all out at once. I powered through it. Like, I will lock myself in my room and be like, come out like never happened.
A whole new, brand new person.
People bring it up like, what are you talking about?
I think that's very healthy. I actually started doing that with my breakups.
Yeah, force all the doing.
Yeah, it's like give yourself that allotted 24 hours to cry it out. How you feel. That's what the ones that are like hard and like, damn, that hurt. Give yourself time to grieve and process.
And let it go through.
Process your emotions however you need to.
But then you come back out like a bad bitch. Like it didn't happen.
And the next day you wake up refreshed. You're like, you know what? I let it go. I released all of that tension, that anger, that distress. I grieved.
And now I'm over it.
And now I'm good. I'm over it. I'm ready to start the day. I'm ready to tackle something new. I think one thing with breakups in any way, shape, or form is it's balance between endings and beginnings. Mm-hmm. If something ends, you have to understand you're opening up space for something new to begin. So even with breakups, I always look at them as a good, like, I like to look at it too, is like, what did I get from this? What lesson did I have to learn from this relationship? What can I take from this? How can I?
Because like they say, people come in your life for sometimes a reason, a season.
Like, whatever it is. Like, what can you gain from this? Sometimes you can't, you're like, nothing, because it was just a shit show. Sometimes you're like, no, there's something I can gain from this.
Just because you didn't gain something from it doesn't mean the other person didn't gain something. Because you could be someone's rock bottom.
Yes.
And like sometimes you have to like leave and break up so that they can hit rock bottom, so that they can flourish.
Yeah.
Because people hit rock bottom and then they come up.
And they come up.
So like maybe maybe in your mind like, oh, I learned nothing from this. It didn't even have to happen. But just because it's how you feel, that could be for the rock bottom where they like blossom after
Help them realize like, yo, I have to do better.
Yeah.
I have to do better.
Like this is what their learning curve was.
I feel like there's always something to learn in everything. Like either you learn, like I said, what you like, what you don't like. You learn your boundaries, what it is you really want in a relationship, what it is you really need in a connection, as opposed to what you thought you wanted or needed. There's just lots of things. Emotional maturity.
Yeah.
You can learn, like maybe you didn't really know how to communicate your feelings before, now you know how to. Or now you're learning like, oh, it's really important to communicate your feelings because I didn't do that in this relationship and that's why it failed. Whatever it is.
A lot of, most like relationship fails, but I feel like friendship levels fails that way too.
Yeah.
Because there's no like stigma with like, I can't really place expectations like that on you.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
so it's like,
that's where it starts like to crumble. Like, where do you
even that, like, okay, my friendships, now I know in my friendships they have to acknowledge certain things.
Yeah.
As opposed to just sweep them under the rug.
Yeah.
Just because this is just my friend.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean things shouldn't be acknowledged.
Exactly.
Like, I can still address that. I can still talk to my friend about it.
Let her know how something made me feel.
Yeah. Like it's not a bad thing. You're not being dramatic. You're just learning how to properly express yourself to those you care about. And if they actually care about you too, they will care to hear you out and want to hear you out and want to, help you feel heard.
That's the thing too. A lot of people confuse the listening to being heard. Like some people sit here and listen to you all day long, but like, are they actually hearing what you're saying, or are they just sitting here?
Yeah, nodding, glancing at their phone.
You gotta learn those things, the difference between the two as well. If you're not being heard, then like the point's just like,
Especially if you express yourself about something and they keep doing it, or it keeps occurring. Like, okay, they're not really hearing you. They're just listening, just so that you feel like someone's listening to you. They're just sitting there being a soundboard or something. It's like, no, I need more than that.
Soundboard, yep.
But yeah, there's always something you can take from relationships. And like I said, it's every ending. Sometimes they suck, whatever friendship, relationship, but it's also opening space for a new beginning. It's opening space to a newer you. It's opening space to what it is that you actually want and actually need in your life, friendship or relationship wise. It's still a level up. It's you stepping up if you learn your lesson. Sometimes you're gonna repeat your lesson if you didn't learn. If there's actually a lesson for you to learn in a relationship, you might continue to cycle back to that same point because you're not learning it. And as much as you might be like, there's nothing to learn here. No. You keep having the same type of relationship because you're not learning from this.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not learning your own self-worth and you keep giving and giving and giving and giving to people who just keep taking and draining you. And you wonder why you keep getting in these relationships because you're not setting boundaries. That's your lesson. Set boundaries for yourself so that you're not continuously giving and giving and not ever receiving anything in return. Once you learn your boundaries, then your relationship levels up. Now you're getting somebody who's actually giving to you and you're able to receive, and now it's a little more equally yoked and you can continue to level up from there. But there's always a lesson to me that will help you level up. Each ending is an opportunity for a new beginning for you to level up and be closer to what it is you really want and what it is you really need. It's not bad, it's just a process of life, honestly. It's part of life. It's part of life. It just happens, unfortunately.
All right, ready for this one? We are going to talk about toxic
breakups or relationships, or both.
Toxic breakups.
Like that toxic breakup where you guys keep going back and forth.
That's a relationship.
It is, but it's like that. We're broken up.
Cycle. That's
a toxic cycle. Like
I'm thinking about toxic.
If we break up and then there's still that attachment to each other where you still keep messing with each other back and forth, or you keep being petty with stuff even though you're broken up.
Both. We're gonna do both.
Okay.
We can do We'll do toxic friends first. Which one's shorter? Like you can like delve off of.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know. It's just
like, you can
shorter per se.
Let's do friendship first. Toxic friendships. We already talked about like the red flags you can see, like when you should step back.
Yeah.
Like the spots of them, but like, have you ever had a toxic friendship?
Not that I can think of. Most of them have been pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that I can think of. I haven't had. No, they've all been pretty good.
the little eyes switch on the side.
I know, like that.
Look.
Yeah. All my friendships have been pretty good.
Have you ever witnessed a toxic friendship? Then, like, pretty much second row since you're not in the friendship. Then,
Not necessarily. I want to be like, yeah. But like a truly, like a.
Thinking to the beat.
I know. No. I mean, okay, actually, not even. I've experienced. I keep thinking toxic just has to be so horrible. I've experienced a relationship that was a little bit toxic because it was just draining, and this person was always asking of something all the time.
From you or from the other person? Like,
from me.
Okay.
Be it time, be it money, like nothing was ever enough. And I should have been doing X, Y, and Z because of our relationship or friendship. And that was, to me, so draining in my life. That was kind of toxic. And I could tell it was toxic because it also had me, I'm a people pleaser sometimes, so in order to appease this person, I felt like I had to now be over there all the time because they were always like, why don't you come over, why don't you come over? And I felt like I just had to be there. Or I felt like I always had to do something to prove that
friends.
Yeah, that I'm still your friend. I just, need this, or I need my time or whatever, but I always felt like I had to prove or do something to
prove
appease them. And
to come back. Like, I was gone for a day, but now I got to spend 7 days straight with you to prove that I am your friend.
That nothing's wrong. And that, to me, is a little bit toxic. It's just draining. It's just like, oh my goodness gracious Lord. This is so much.
I'm trying to prove that you're my friend. I'm saying you might be like, no, like, I'm here. I don't want to prove my loyalty to you.
Yeah. Proving my loyalty type of thing. I don't like that. So that's one draining relationship I've had. That was like the only one though.
Okay.
What about you?
I wasn't in the friendship. I definitely.
It's difficult.
Right, it's difficult. She wasn't really toxic to me. However, I did see the toxic happen to all the other friends. Mm-hmm. And that's what made me pull back. I was just like, hold on, like, you're doing a lot. Like, it took me a while because it was one of my young friendships. So it was like, it took me a while to like step back. But like, people would come to me like, well, she did this and this and this, and just like, well, she ain't do shit to me. What the fuck? What do you want me to do? Like, that's y'all friendship. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She would never do that to me. But then I start thinking like, oh man, this is what she's doing to you. Then she's gonna be talking about people, and it's like, well, what are you saying about me to people then?
Okay. And
it took me a while to read that. I think I was like maybe like had to just graduate high school when I finally realized like, oh shit, hold on. If this is what you're saying, this is what you're doing to people. I'm watching what you're doing to people, and then then you're coming to me telling me what about people's business, all this other shit. I'm just like, well, what are you telling the people about me then? Like, I gotta take a step back. Like, I love you, but I need a break. Gotta pause this relationship. Mm-hmm. Take a step back.
That's like, definitely a red flag.
Yeah. But that's like the only kind of.
I'm gonna admit something too. For a minute, back in the day, y'all, I was going through some things.
Yeah.
I was kind of a toxic friend myself. Me and Brittany used to get into it.
Oh my God, yes!
Me and my best friend used to get into it a little too often. And it was a mixture of her not caring about things and me caring too much about things.
Yeah, definitely.
And the two...
It wasn't balanced.
It was not balanced at all. And it would always come out when we were drunk. And that just intensified her, I really don't give a fuck, and my, why don't you care? And it was horrible. But we made it through every time, somehow, some way. I don't know how.
God.
But for a minute, it was like...
Rocky.
It was rocky. Yeah. So I've been there in those relationships.
You also gotta realize that like, some people aren't... When you're younger, it was such black and white. Like, either you're a bad person, you're a good person. You're bad, you're good, you're bad, you're good. Like, that's how you decipher people. But now it's sometimes just like... Just because you're toxic to me doesn't mean you're a toxic person. Mm-hmm. Just our relationship wasn't a good fit. Mm-hmm. Or like that was a toxic moment in your life. Yeah. Like, you're not a bad person or a toxic person. That was just a toxic moment.
A rough moment.
And that how it made you toxic.
But
now you can grow.
Things,
yeah. Like, you're not the same. People can grow. People can change. Not saying they do, but people can.
People can. If you choose to, you can.
Yeah.
You can grow. And I grew out of it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't
how to process my feelings properly.
Run it through. Not
take it out on people.
Nah. Is that a what-all thing, not caring?
Possibly.
Yo.
Possibly. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways. A lot of people are gonna be like, because look at, especially some people don't realize when they're being toxic. The fact that you were able to call out the fact that you were being toxic is such a growth. Some people don't even know. Like, you would think like, oh, you're being toxic to me, you're being toxic to me, but like, what the fuck? You could be toxic to that person too. Like, what if you're what's causing all this grief and you just want to admit that, like, you're a toxic person too. I'm sure, like, I don't know, but I'm very sure I could be someone villain in someone's story. I'm pretty sure I know.
You never know.
You know? Like, you gotta learn when you're being toxic or when you're having a toxic moment. Yeah. And when it's a toxic person. Yeah. Sometimes situations and sometimes it's just, some people are toxic. There are some people who are just like all around.
All in themselves is toxic. Sometimes it is literally the situation. It's what you're going through. You don't know how to process it. Yeah. It's just that moment in your life was a little rough. Right. You didn't know how to handle it. But some people are just legit. Yeah. A little toxic. But yeah, if you can own your moments, and truly grow from it and like truly reflect on yourself and acknowledge what it is you're going through or what it is you were going through. Yeah. And process it in a healthy way, then you can continue to grow. Yeah. And you don't have to be a toxic person. You can be a better, healthy person, have healthy relationships. You can heal relationships, create new relationships. That's wonderful here.
Yeah. We love that. We love the healing process of becoming new. I had a healing process. Another one. Like, most of my things are young because now, just like I said, I don't want to say I don't care because I do, but like I've set my boundaries and like I stick to them now. But back in the day, like we had a friend group, was 3 of us, and we had this one girl who was best friends to both of us, and me and the other girl were friends, but we weren't like. Now she's one of my best friends. The other girl. But before, like, we were just mutual friends of this one girl. Mm-hmm. And she did not like when we would hang out together because she didn't like the attention we got from boys. Like, I'm saying, we were literally 6th, 7th grade. And she just didn't like the attention that we got that she did not get. And my age, I was like, I don't really get 2 shits. I'm just trying to skate. Like, my mom finds me go to all night skate. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, I don't really care about these things that she did care about. Mm-hmm. And so, like, she had 8th grade. This was right before we had ended up moving out of Sabelle. And we went from Anchor Bay District to LCN District. Girls started such a huge fight between me and the other girl. And, like, we had no community. Like I said, we weren't friends really, so we didn't really talk. So the only communication we had was our best friend in the middle, right? So she's in the middle talking, saying, oh, she came and she said this about you. And then she go with the other girl and said this, you said this about her, and then like going back and forth. Literally for a full year, me and this girl were not friends. Like I didn't get two shits about her. And back then I was fucking petty as shit. Yeah. Like what all the fucking petty, when we put our mind to it, we can cause some damage. So like I was literally going all out. Like at first I wasn't saying shit, but like once it came to like when I would go to the youth center or I go do things, like I would be like make everyone like, no, we're not talking to her, and everyone would like come with me, like, shunning this girl. I felt bad. Like the girl getting shunned and everything. And I was like, I don't get you shit. Yeah. However, we came back for their homecoming, 10th grade homecoming, their 9th grade year, my 10th grade year. Came back for the homecoming. We hashed it out. Turns out no one said anything else. Like she said, you said this. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. Had I said that, I would have said it this way.
Yeah, like, no, I wouldn't even said it that way.
Right? Like, that doesn't sound like something I would say. What I really want to say was this. If I want to hurt someone, this is what I would say. I go for it below the belt when I don't do no half, right? There's no half. If I want to, I'm going below the belt. I'm going all the way in. That's how we do it. So came back, we realized like, oh, we spent a year of not being friends. Like we were just getting close, so we spent a year of not being friends whatsoever, just because this girl went back and forth saying mad bullshit about us.
Yeah.
And now she's my bestie. Yeah. Not Amy, but she's my bestie.
Not Amy though.
Not Amy. Amy
yeah.
Had a lot of friends.
That's always awkward.
Yeah, and it was just like, it made me realize like she was a type, like, and she's definitely girl because I'm friends with the other girls still too, and she came back and apologized 2-3 years ago. She's like, we always speculated that she was starting shit, but no, she would not admit it at first. She read that like 3 years ago her dad passed away. She came back to us and it was like, listen, I was going through some things. I was being petty. I was being jealous, and I didn't like how you guys were getting close to each other. I was like, bitch, you're my bitch.
Yeah. Calm down.
You literally lived in my house for like 3 months. Like, what was the matter?
Calm down.
It was like, I'm glad, like, no, we were young, so the fact that you even came back to admit some crap from like years ago that we all forgotten about anyway. It was like, oh, great growth for you.
Right. I'm glad you had that moment.
Right? Like,
I appreciate it.
I'm here. Like, thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for admitting what I already knew.
Right. Thanks for owning it.
Told everybody that's what happened, and no one believed me.
Okay.
Now I know.
And that happens in friendships too. I feel like
She said.
yeah, when me and Brittany were younger, I feel like some of her friends felt like I didn't like them or I was feeling some type of way because they were cool, but I really didn't care. And it's like sometimes, so Brittany would always invite, like somebody would invite Brittany out, and Brittany would invite me too. And then I could sense the person being like, well, I really just wanted you to come hang. And so I would just kind of go venture off and do my thing.
Go play with
like we do, yeah, like, oh, y'all go hang. But they would assume that like, oh, she must have an attitude because you, like, no, I'm just giving you time with my friend that you wanted. Like, I realized that she invited me and you didn't really expect me to come. You didn't expect this third wheel. So I'm giving you your space and your time with my friend. Like, it's okay. She just asked me to come along. I wasn't like, Brittany, can I come? Like, Brittany just asked me, can I come? Like, do you want to? I was like, sure, why not? But then I realized when you gave me that look, that you was like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, let me come over here and mixing me with these
act
people.
like I'm not here.
It's cool. Y'all can do your thing. Like, it was never. It's never been any like
bad blood.
Yeah, I'm never that person like, oh, you hanging with my friend. Like, I don't care. Go have some friends. Girl, I'm gonna go over here and hang by myself. Like, I'll be fine. Like, it's okay. I don't care.
Cool.
But I've definitely felt that energy a couple times of like, oh my bad, I didn't know. Like, I'm sorry. I think I even told Brittany at one point in time, like, stop inviting me out with your friends because they want to hang with you, Brittany.
They don't.
And every time I come there, they just look at me all sideways. And I was like, and then even there's times when they would be looking for Brittany. It's funny because I ran into some of her friends like being out and about with other people, and I'll run into them and then it's always weird. Sometimes they'll say hey, or like I'll be like hey, and then sometimes they'll be like hey, where's Brittany? Or sometimes they won't even say anything, and I'm just like, see,
they don't like me.
This is weird.
I said hi.
I said hey, and now you don't want to talk. But then, or then the moment they see Brittany pop up, then it's like hey girl, and I'm like, now we're like just said hi to you 2 minutes ago, but you act like you didn't know who I was. But now that Brittany popped up, now it's all hey girl, huh?
Besties.
So I just be like, whatever. Like, I know you want your time with my friend. You can have it. I never was trying to block you. Like, go
Right,
do your
I don't
thing.
want to intrude.
She invited me. Tell her to stop inviting me. I told her.
Let your invite be more specific. Brittany,
Yeah, Brittany, I invited you. And you only.
No plus ones for
No
you.
plus nothing. Just you.
But Brittany's always been that way too, because sometimes she would get invited to the club, and then the guy would be like, yeah, you can invite 1 or 2 people, and then 12 of us would show up, and Brittany'd be like, yeah, they all with me. Let's go. I'm like, Brittany.
Like, I got more people coming. Can they come in too?
The bouncer is so confused. Like, I said 2.
You and one other person, Brittany. Not the whole neighborhood. Not your whole block, Brittany. But yeah, it's happened a couple times. But those are weird moments. But you just gotta, roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Roll
I don't
with
think
those
me and Amy has
punches.
ever been in a fight.
Really? Ever?
Okay. For 22 seconds, I got better. we went drunk. I think you were in the car too, though. You, Brittany, we were coming back from some party, super drunk, and I was driving. And that was the soberest one. Don't do this anymore. We call Ubers. See?
I know.
We call Ubers now, but back in the day, we did some bad things. And that was the soberest one. I was driving home. We stopped at McDonald's. And someone ate my fucking hash brown. And I thought it was Amy, and I was very pissed at her. On the drive to McDonald's to my house, and it was like right there. I was pissed the whole time. I yelled at her, and she told me, she was like, I promise it wasn't me. I thought she ate my hash brown. And I was just over, because when you're the soberest one, you're still drunk, but you're sober, you can drive. You got a bunch of drunk ass people behind you having fun. It's like, fuck y'all, because y'all can have an enjoyable time. And I gotta concentrate, and I can't concentrate because everyone's having too much fun. And that was just like, all I wanted was my hash brown. I swore she ate my hash brown.
Did she?
No.
Who ate it?
You ate my You ate my hash brown.
I'm like, why are you looking at me like that?
It was you, and you didn't even care, and you was like, I'll buy you 7 more. And I was like,
Did I? I'm sorry.
you did buy me 7 more though. I was like, 7 more? Who wants some hash brown? Who wants some hash brown?
I just figured.
So I was like, got home and I just went to sleep.
7 is my favorite number too, so I
can get you 7 more. Like, she just threw her money in my face. Who wants 7 hash browns? And we got home and I was over. By the time we got home, I was just over it. And then I just went to sleep. And then the next day, she's like, are you still mad at me? And I was like, mad at you about what?
what are you talking about, girl?
She's like, I think that was fun. That was the only argument with her though.
Really? That's good, right? That's good.
She did eat my hash brown. I'm pretty sure y'all split it.
I don't remember, so I can't say anything.
I'm still on the fence about it. Still on the fence. All right, we're back. We're gonna play a game, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Okay? It's called Drink If You, and it's because Guys Ain't Shit Breakup Edition.
Ooh. Oop.
4 rounds. And I'm gonna read it out. If it applies to you, you take a drink. Like not like a big gulp, but just like
If it applies,
if
take a
it
drink.
applies, take a drink. Okay, ready? There's 4 rounds. Round number 1. You have been ghosted before. Like I said, relationship guy that we never broke up, but we were not together no more. You've heard it's not you, it's me. Got dumped over a text before. Yeah.
I think so. I don't really remember, but I'm gonna take a drink to it because I'm pretty sure.
Technically,
there's this one time in college.
yeah, technically I dumped him first. And then he convinced me that we shouldn't break up. And then day 2, he
Oh yeah, what
texted me
if
and broke
I
up with me.
dumped him over text? I think we talked
No,
on the
it's got
phone,
dumped
though.
over.
Okay, I take that drink back, but I drank it. But that one doesn't apply. That was just like a freebie. That was a
I was just drinking.
I was just drinking. I was thirsty. I was a little parched.
Well, like I said, technically I dumped him.
Yeah.
But he convinced me that we should still be together. And I was like, whatever, I don't give 2 shits enough about this. And then 2 days later, he dumped me over text. Why? Why are you staring at it like
Because I
that?
don't know why it vibrated like that. That was weird. That was a weird vibrate.
Got ready for a date, but then he canceled. You were are sad. Check your phone all day for a text that never came. All right, round 2. Immediately regretted sending a text. I knew you were gonna do that. Received an unsolicited dick pic. Go ahead and take a sip. We can all take a sip on that one.
Everyone. Randomly too.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell just happened?
Man, I had a guy I haven't talked to in 4 years ago. Like, was this on purpose? Yeah. Why?
You guys randomly bring it up and then it just pops up and you're like, whoa, okay.
What's going on, dude?
How did we get here again? Because I don't know.
Why would this happen?
I don't know.
Had an ex forget your birthday or anniversary?
Forget?
Yep.
No. I mean, but it's the ex. Like, what do you mean forget?
Like when you guys were together, not
Oh, okay.
like when you guys were together, you forgot, or
Yeah.
your birthday or your anniversary.
I don't really have an anniversary. I haven't made it that long.
Hey! I ain't made it that
I ain't made it that long.
I mean, typically I have. I just didn't realize it, so I kind of forgot actually.
You forgot your own anniversary?
I just didn't know we had an anniversary until we were dating.
Like, oh wait, you're supposed to celebrate?
But it made sense of why I'm getting presents every year. They're like, oh. Thought you liked me.
That's what.
I just thought you liked me a lot.
Because I was cute.
You don't need to give me a present. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Try to reason with a toxic man. No reason with nobody. Argue through long text paragraphs. I like the thinking about before you do it too, though.
Because I'm like,
You thought before you picked it up, before taking a sip.
are you sure? Are you sure?
Been cheated on before? I guess it could be cheated on right now.
Is it still your relationship?
Yeah.
I've been cheating on the beginning of relationships. No, and in the middle. I'm like, it's always in the beginning. Like, no.
No, in the middle too, I guess.
Does it? Okay, here's the thing. And none of y'all watching this. I gotta think for like ex-boyfriends. I'm sorry if you're watching this. Have you ever? Have you ever? It's so horrible, y'all. I don't even want to say it. Say it. So you know when like, this is just bad. I'm just saying it. So there's times when I'm like, I'm almost looking for a way out.
Hell yeah.
And then I literally go look for my way out in their phone.
That was the next one.
And that's okay, but that's me finding them cheating. And sometimes I don't even necessarily know that they cheated. I just see something in their phone that's valid enough for me to be like, get out. I'm out. And then I get out.
Never went through someone's phone.
I
do find stupid reasons to leave people though.
Yeah, that was
Like
me
I
back
said,
in college.
Yeah.
In college, I went through a couple phones. And one time it happened unintentionally. My phone was dead. And he had an old phone. It was his old phone laying around too.
Ooh.
I popped my SIM card in there because I was trying to find a way back to my apartment. I was stuck at his apartment. He was at practice. Popped my phone or my SIM card in his phone. Some of his old messages started popping up, which actually weren't that old. They were actually kind of new, and it was all from this one girl. But I was like, oh, I thought this was your best
The one
friend.
you worry about? The girl you don't
Yeah, this was his best friend, and he was trying to go do things, and I was like, okay, well that's interesting.
Like, okay.
I'm like, and that was me not looking for anything, but it just popped up. I literally was just trying to get my phone. I was trying to get a working phone. Yeah, so I could call my roommate and be like, yo girl, can you come get me because I got class in a couple hours and I would like to be home so I can get ready for class.
I would like to be home.
I don't know when he's coming back, like something that happened. But then there's times when I did go looking for shit. Did I take a drink already? I took a drink already.
For the phone one?
Yeah.
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 That was this hilarious. Moved in with a boyfriend. No. Threw out your ex's belongings. Technically, yes, I'll take a sip, but not in anger. It was just shit I had, and I don't give shit back because, like, I don't, like.
Oh, well, yeah. I was
It's like
saying,
it was given to me that he didn't want back, and I threw it away.
yeah, I had like old basketball shorts and things.
Yeah, but like not like.
But yeah, I wasn't
pissed
like
at you.
Yeah, I wasn't collecting his things and
trashing
trying
his shit.
to.
No, it was just like things that you given to me
Like,
that
so
you don't want
drink?
back. I took a drink. Cause technically it wasn't X shit. I just, you know. Round 4, had your heart broken. Why'd you giggle?
Just keep drinking. Drink.
So I said to Ed, we should just shots. You would have
Hey, baby.
You were at home, it's cool. Okay, blocked. Oh, this is round 4. So the heartbroken was your first one, round 4. Blocked and unblocked a guy the same day. We already established we don't know how to block.
Yeah, I don't care.
Had hate sex with an ex. It wasn't hate sex. It was just
Drink.
drunk. It was just drunk sex. You know, I was just like, man. Had a random hookup after a breakup. I don't think it was random. I planned it. Take a drink. I planned it. I planned random. It was planned. Dated a complete asshole that you're better off without. I have.
They haven't been complete assholes, so.
Complete asshole to me in a relationship.
Yeah.
Outside the relationship, he's perfect fine. But asshole wise, you were a dick.
But just so you know.
You were a dick. And I did date you. And I'm better off without you being my boyfriend. You're a cool friend. He's a great friend.
They all are better off as friends.
Right?
First up, I just, you know.
You suck at this
They're
shit.
great friends.
I also suck at it, dude. So I'll be trying not. I try not to go too hard.
I just realized, you know, like, I ain't good at this shit either, so, you know, it's cool.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And then
This game is fun.
Right.
I want to play more.
I want to play more. We should play more games. I'm doing this for every
I like
episode.
drinking games.
I love drinking games.
You guys should be playing this at home, too, right?
You should take a drink. Shots though, because you're at home.
Yeah, you're home.
If you're not going anywhere,
Yeah.
there's no more. That was it.
Oh.
There's no. I guess that was. How many breakup games are there?
Oh.
I'll find another one for the next topic though. We'll do games all the time. I feel like I like games.
I like
This is
games.
fun.
Ending it with the drinking game. that's
Right?
fun.
Ending it with the drinking game is really fun. All right. So that was the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned some new boundaries to give yourself maybe if
Yes.
you didn't know how to set a boundary. Hope you learned how to set a boundary.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the darkest I've been. I can't even think of anything to say. These are really strong.
Yeah. Make your boundaries. Set your boundaries. Boundaries. Set your boundaries.
Stick to your boundaries.
Yeah, stick to it. If you know something's not good for you or it drains you in any way, shape, or form, get your space. Figure it out. Don't be afraid of endings because it just makes room
For new
beginnings. New light, new love, new relationships,
Yes.
new experiences. Just because something's
Ending doesn't mean everything's over.
yeah, the world's not ending. Just because one relationship ends, not mean the world's ending. Give yourself time to grieve. Like literally, set time aside to yourself
24
to
hours,
do
perfect
what
time.
you need to do to feel and process everything you're going through.
Work through it all. And then come out like a bad bitch you are, whether you're a girl or a boy, because we all can be it.
We're all bad bitches out here.
Hair flip, if I had the hair to do it. Alright, thanks so much for tuning in. Like we say all the time, you can watch us on Spotify, Google Play, Anchor, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Follow us on YouTube, Ordinary Society. Tell us up with the girls. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell. You can see us on Instagram.
Like
you
us.
can Ordinary, is it .society?
Ordinary.society.
And then this is Alicia Cole, Adrian That's Me. Follow us. Comment down below. What should they comment? Comment down below.
What is your
What was your most
tell us your
awkward?
breakups Your
Yeah,
most awkward breakup.
Friendship,
relationship.
What was the most awkward breakup you've had?
Yes. What do you do to get over your breakup? What's your
go-to
cure?
Yeah.
Do you have breakup hangovers?
Ooh. No. All right, I'm drunk. I'm out.
Bye.
Bye.